Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Llorente. Lenormand. Barrios. Moved on forwards. Griezmann chasing after it. Llorente, aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Martin. Vermeer. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left. Rashford. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
It's Rashford. Vermeer. And here's Ferran Torres. Lopez. Simeone, that's really well manoeuvred. Griezmann. Al-Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Pedri. Vermeer. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Vermeer. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. And here's Lopez. Now this could be a decent chance! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Koke. Barrios. De Normal. Barrios. And it's played forward. And it's Lopez. Rashford. João Cancelo. Oh, Red, nice interception. Simeone. Llorente. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Lobbed in behind. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Rashford. And that's put paid to a promising move. Barrios. Simeone. Llorente. Griezmann. Koke. Out towards the flank. Griezmann. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Simeone clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barrios. De Normal. That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. That has been cut short. It is a corner. Griezmann plays it short. Lookman, back it goes. And it's Barrios. And here's Griezmann.
Griezmann really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Koke. De Normal. Lookman. Barcelona are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. Martin. De Jong. Barcelona leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. And here's Ferran Torres. He's got away. Simeone. Aim forwards. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Fermin. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Koke is the guilty party there. Barrios tries to clear. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Lopez, and the shot! And it's Pedri. Rashford. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Okay. Barrios. Koke. Moved on forwards. Ferran Torres. Rashford. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Moved on forwards. Now there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Barrios. Kubasi. Pedri. Calmly anticipates. Rashford, some resolute defending there. Ferran Torres, who played through for the wide man. Rashford has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri moves short. Plenty waiting in the middle. De Jong. Griezmann puts it away. Pedri, De Jong, and it's Pedri. Clearly not happy with that. Llorente. Alvarez providing an outlet on that flank. Llorente with the cross. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cuts out the pass. De Jong, out to the right. And here's Lopez. Up he goes! Koke shifted upfield. Could move up a gear here. Over to the left. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. And he's managed to get free. Llorente. Bullish header! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Koundé getting this one clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Griezmann. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Llorente. Martin. Kubasi. De Jong. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Pedri. And it's Lopez. Fermin made out to the left flank, hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Normal. Lookman.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Martin, aim forwards. Fermin. Ferran Torres looking understandably energised after his goal. Rashford looking to get on the end of this. And that has been cleared. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pablo Barrios, and it's lofted through here. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. He whips it across. He's cut it out.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Okay, little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. it's Koundé. Pedri. It's really well manoeuvred. Strong running down that left flank. Nice control. It's a throw-in. Pablo Barrios. And here's Greece. Great chance! Al-Kubasi attempts a clearance. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Ferran Torres. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. Llorente shifted upfield. He's found a way through. Simeone. Oh, what a shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Gets it away. And it's played forward. Yamal. And it's Lopez. Fermin spread out to the left. Rashford. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Llorente. Griezmann. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez has got himself a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Griezmann! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! That was beautiful, something close to genius. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
De Jong. Llorente gets over and intercepts. Barrios. Koke. Llorente. In by your... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Yamal. Fermin. Lookman. Barrios. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Griezmann. Barrios. Griezmann. Now it's Alvarez. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rashford. Fermin. Pedri. Kubasi. Out to the left it goes. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Martin. João Cancelo. Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. João Cancelo. Lenormand did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Simeone. Great ball if he can get there. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Koke. And that is out of play. João Cancelo. Rashford. João Cancelo. Martin. Pedri. João Cancelo. Rashford. Pedri. Fermin. Yamal. Looking here to chip it through. Cleared away. João Cancelo. Oh, it's played into the area. Driven forward, Alvarez, now he's off and running. Koundé. Pedri. And it's played forward. I was just lacking in accuracy. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. That looks a good ball through. Rashford. De Jong, forwards and with intent. Koke. And now the breakaway. Now it's Simeone. Alvarez goes for a shot! Danger averted for now. Lookman. Showing good feet. Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Pedri. And it's Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. Played back in. Rashford. Header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Barrios. Simeone. That's really well manoeuvred. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. De Jong. Simeone. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. The normal. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And the keeper beats it away. Simeone. Llorente. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann, oh, good spread. Llorente. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Martin. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Fermin. De Jong. And it's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. Tries a measured ball. Lenormand can get it clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Martin. Pedri. De Jong. Koundé. Fermin. Nice physical challenge. Griezmann concedes a free kick for that. Really well cleared. João Cancelo. And here's Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. De Jong. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tries to get it clear. Here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Ferran Torres is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. The normal. Barrios. Now that's well seen too. Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. Griezmann. Barrios. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Yamal. De Jong. De Jong played out towards the right wing. Yamal. That'll be a throw-in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Muscular approach does pay off here. Thinks one through. Koke. The normal. And it's Barrios. Pablo Barrios played out to the left flank. A chance to play it in. And that's aimed into the middle.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Rashford looking for a runner. Now it's Yamal. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Yamal's cross. They've played it short. De Jong delivers with wit. No, that's not going to find its target. Barrios. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal caresses it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Simeone, Llorente, done delicately. Martin can get it clear. Simeone's cross, and he's heaved it away. The normal. Barrios. Lookman. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Simeone knocks it out wide. Simeone. Alvarez opts to play it back. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Simeone! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Defending of the desperate variety. Llorente. The normal. Barrios. Quality ball. Alvarez. De Jong cuts out the pass. Kubasi. Martin. Played towards the other side. Barrios. Lookman. That has found him in acres of space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lookman. Barrios. And here's Alvarez. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Griezmann! It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Ferran Torres under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
João Cancelo. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He was going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The keeper has it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's gone out of play. There's the shot! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Fermin played through into space. Dani Olmo has it out wide, and it's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Barrios. Llorente up towards the front line. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Lookman. And the counter is on. Now it's Alvarez. Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Pedri. Looking ball that. Llorente. Just about up to the hour now. Koke. Barrios. Aimed forwards. Alvarez. Played out to the right. Gone for a throw-in. Dani Olmo. Fermin, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Alvarez. Kubasi. Barcelona keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Fermin. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's Cancelo. Well, nicely intercepted. Oblak sends that a long way. Koundé. Pedri. Fermin. Out to the right. Calmly anticipates. Barrios. That looks a cracking ball. De Jong. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Koke. Can he spark a counter here? Alvarez spread out to the left. Oh, some tackle that. And here's Alvarez. There's the shot! Denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Time to deliver. responds to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kubasi. Martin, forwards and with intent. Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's really well manoeuvred. Martin wins the duel this time. Koundé. Vermeer. De Jong. Moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Barrios. Simeone. Llorente. Llorente, forwards and with intent. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Ferran Torres. João Cancelo. Dani Olmo. Now it's Dani Olmo. Aim forwards. Koke. Picks it up out wide. Llorente. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. And he thumps it clear. He is through here. Dani Olmo. Now here's the delivery. Dani Olmo. João Cancelo. And here's Ferran Torres. Vermeer! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedri with the short one. Lookman gets it away. And it's Olmo. Deftly away. Vermeer. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Here's Ferran Torres. Chance here to counter. And it's played forward, and here's Alvarez. Over to the left. Lookman. Martin. De Jong. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Pablo Barrios. De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Dani Olmo looks to get on the end of this. Simeone. Alvarez laid out towards the right wing. Ah, such a clever touch. Real chance! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection.
Griezmann simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Barcelona do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Yamal, now he's off and running. The normal. Llorente, forwards and with intent. Simeone, oh, good spread. Llorente, great run on the overlap here. Flings in across. Yep, it's a corner. Tries to get it clear. And it's Koke. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. Oh, nice touch. Griezmann. And that has been cleared.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oblak, long ball by the goalkeeper. Fermi. Koundé. De Jong. Pedri. João Cancelo. Martin. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Koundé. Koundé carries the ball down the right.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Koke. Oh, that's a nice ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lookman. And here's Alvarez. Pablo Barrios. That's a delicate pass. Alvarez's cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Simeone chips it through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kubasi. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aimed in towards the centre. Martin getting this one clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He can get that clear. Lopez. Oh, smashing header!
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Griezmann. Simeone. Played out to the right. Griezmann. Lookman.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Proves too strong.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Koundé. Just 5 minutes left. João Cancelo. And it's De Jong. And here's Yamal. Koundé. Barcelona desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Nice physical challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ferran, that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Griezmann. Elects to cross.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Koundé. Yamal. Looks to the other side. Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's neat. And here's Ferran Torres. Can he finish?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Lenormand. Barrios. That's really well manoeuvred. Griezmann. Dani Olmo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Llorente. Simeone. Probing pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Pedri. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Dani Olmo. Here's the chance to cross. Could be danger here. Now who's going to be first to this? Alvarez. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Llorente. Deep into stoppage time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ball's played through. Can he get onto this? Yamal looking to run onto it. Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been well dealt with. De Jong. They are right into last chance territory. Koundé. Pedri. And the shot's on here. And they've got rid. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.